Design Museum Boston is introducing artistic dining here in downtown Crossing. It's a fantastic art exhibit which makes going out to dinner a creative endeavor. We're about to experience two of these venues where art and food intersect. At the Merchant, Payette considered the act of dining out as a social activity and created vignettes to engage three scales of the community: the neighborhood to the restaurant to the table, and the table to the diner. What was your inspiration behind this design?
Well, the Merchant was very interested in being a neighborhood and a community restaurant, and we tried to position the table in a place in the restaurant that engaged with the city and within the dining room itself. So we have big picture windows that frame views in and out of the restaurant and kind of create a little intimate space at the front where you're part of the city and part of the restaurant.
Right. This was a part of the installation that changes throughout its life here. So this is the second version of the curtains. When first installed, there were no curtains. And these curtains, depending on what the light condition is, it can make it feel very private, or if you're sitting in the restaurant and there's all the light coming in from the windows, you actually can see through quite a bit. So it starts to be a play on kind of the theatrical part of dining as well. And as the season gets cooler, we'll be hanging heavier and heavier curtains.
If at worst it does nothing and they just have a good meal, then it's great. At best, they talk about the design itself and say, well, we kind of rotated a little funny here. Why can we talk diagonally when usually we can't? And this is nice and smooth and my hand fits in here. And just get people talking about design and dining in any kind of way.
I hear all this great talk about the food here. Care to explain some of the things that we can see on the menu?
Sure. So we specialize in local, all-natural, organic food, farm to table. We make everything from scratch except for the ketchup and our bread. So we have a couple dishes here. House-made Parisian gnocchi, so it's potato-less gnocchi actually, with some local Brussels sprouts, local mushrooms. We have a nice ham salad, which we make the ham in-house. Some peaches, which are just at the end of the season, some aged balsamic, and house-made cheese. We make the ricotta cheese in-house as well. And then the chicken wings, which have been on the menu since day one, which are like one of our specialties. Crispy organic chicken that gets deep fried and then tossed in a sauce with about 50 different ingredients. It's sweet, sour, spicy, salty, kind of hits on everything.
Design for Dining ends November 11th, so be sure to make your reservation for one fine dining experience and one fabulous night out. I'm Julie Dawson reporting to you for Dirty Water TV.
Watch Dirty Water TV Saturday and Sunday night at 11:30 on Nesson, because the party never stops on Dirty Water TV.